Gemini, hey Gemini, this is Crystal again with In My Own World Tarot. I decided to do you an extra next 48 reading bonus reading because my morning alarm clock was going off in the reading beforehand, and I thought y'all couldn't hear it, but apparently you could, and it bothered some people. So we're going to go ahead and pull some more next 48 messages for you for whatever it is that you need to know at this time. This reading is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. If you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you're returning, thank you so much for returning. Now, I pray before each and every one of my readings so that way my energy is protected, your energy is protected as well. I also may, cuss. I may cuss a lot, may cuss a little, may not cuss at all. Gemini, it all depends on how I feel. Good thing, though, that means that this device that I'm using is the bomb, because that morning alarm was going off all the way in another room, and I want to say the door was closed. So that means you guys can hear me loud and clear. So let's go ahead and get into your reading for the next 48, Gemini, and see what's going on. I have a good feeling that the same messages are going to come out, but hopefully this is better for whoever was being bothered by the morning alarm in the other video. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it. Great God in heaven, please allow me to tap to the energy of Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, or wherever they have a heavy Gemini placement. Please allow me to relay these messages to the Geminis as accurately and clearly as possible. Please protect my energy during this reading, protect their energy as well. And please continue to bless our lives with peace, abundance, prosperity, and protection. Thank you, amen, and ashe. Ooh, my nerves just got bad, Gemini. Hold on, I'll be right back. All right, Gemini, sorry about that. I had to unleash the dragon. Who got stomach problems? Anyway, so let's see. All right, so you got unexpected income. All right. Mature woman, and you got coffin. I hope, and I'm sorry, I hate to relay messages like this, but some of you are in someone's will as well. Child, or your child is. Community. You might be in multiple people's wills. Message of concern. Mature man. Some of you who have elderly parents need to check on your parents, and you also may be receiving the fortune from them as well. Courthouse privileged lady. You need to make sure that your parents have their affairs in order, because some of your parents may fall ill. So just double check on your parents. Do as you so please, but this is just the message that they're giving at this time for you, Gemini. Let's see what else is there for Gemini for the next 48. What else is for Gemini for the next 48? What was so weird, though, about that morning alarm going off is that my morning alarm is set for 6:45 a.m. It's not. And when I did the next 48, it was like 7 something. It was like 7:50. So it actually goes along with the reading, but like I say all the time, people are not as open-minded as they think and as spiritually inclined and opened up to the universe as they think, because if a morning alarm bothers you that much and it distracted you from actually listening to what was being told to you and the message that you were supposed to receive, then you're not as open-minded as you think. But anyways, you got the 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, 10 of Cups, the Hierophant, 9 of Pentacles, the Devil. Okay, and the 4 of Pentacles. What are you manipulating here at work? Eventually, Ace of Cups. But it's in a good way. 5 of Cups. Oh, okay. So you have a message here with the 7 of Pentacles, Ace of Wands, the 10 of Cups, the Hierophant, 9 of Pentacles, the Devil. Some of y'all about to manipulate your ass right into a new position, a job, or something like that. But just be mindful that with the Devil, the 5 of Cups, 3 of Wands, 9 of Cups, that whatever it is that you may, I don't want to say you're not qualified for, or because the 9 of Swords here, but it looks like you may not be qualified. I speak the truth here. I'm not going to lie to you. Something that you're going after that you feel as though you're not qualified for, you have the actual communication skill to make it seem as though you're qualified for it. But in the long run, you need to make sure that you don't mess up your opportunity by not taking the actions that are needed for this new position, this new opportunity, possibly in work or school or something like that. Could, in this, if you're a college student, this could just be you changing your major and the coursework is going to be heavier here. But it's something that you're about to step into that you, Gemini, looks like you swindled your way into it. I ain't gonna lie. You done talked your way into something. You usually get the gap of something here in the next 48 or within the next week, possibly going into January, Capricorn season. Something you done swindled your way into, but just make sure that whatever you said in that interview, you're going to have to actually be able to handle the workload that's coming to you, because you could, just as fast as you get it, you could lose it in Aquarius season. Somebody, be mindful if it's a new opportunity that's coming to you that you check out all the details of it, because just because it's paying you a lot of money, this place may have a high turnover rate, or it's like they may put a large load on you that you weren't expecting. But it's like you're going after the money, not the actual opportunity. And what I mean by that is like, yeah, everybody wants a job that's going to pay them a lot, but is this for what is your goal? Is your goal just to get a quick buck? Then this is great for you. If your goal is not to get a quick buck and you're looking for a place of longevity, whether this is school, business, or whatever, this is not the job for you. This ain't the opportunity for you, because this is going to be something that comes in and it's going to come out. Especially if you can't handle the workload. It's going to come in, it's going to come out. All right, so just be very, very mindful of that in the next 48 hours. All right, Gemini? Let's see. What other messages for Gemini? What other messages are there for Gemini for the next 48? Yeah, something here. I don't know if your parents are going back to looking at this Kipper. Somebody's parents are on Social Security or they need to, something like that. You need to help them. Well, do as you so please, but it's being urged that you help them. Because it's like they may think they know what they're doing. This is someone's parents. Somebody got some older parents. They got to be in their 70s or 80s. They need some help. You might be the youngest, or you may be like, yeah, personal growth. You're going to have to get out your feelings in regards to this Kipper message here. Gemini, personal growth, because it ain't about that no more. Especially if you have elderly parents. Like, you know, when they say when your parents get a certain age, you become the parent and they are now the child. It feels like the roles are being switched here. So you need to get out your feelings. I understand you have trauma. Some of your parents did do some things to you, and then I'm not talking to you. I'm not talking to those people. I'm talking to the ones who know their parents need some assistance or something like that. Yep, teaching and learning. I'm talking to you. Like, oh, they didn't, you know, I'm not talking to the person. And if you still hold that resentment, you have to remember with this teaching and learning card in regards to this Kipper message that I'm pulling out is that just because those people are up in age or whatever, and just because you have went down your spiritual journey, you have went down your spiritual path, other people around you, community, have not. Not everybody is woke. Somebody, I don't know whose energy I'm picking up on, but I'm about to tell you about yourself real quick. Because you have a God complex about you, or a higher than thou, or this could be somebody in regards to you, but somebody has the energy of like, they shit don't stink, or just because they're spiritual and they believe in astrology and they have the crystals and everything, and they're so called on woke and they can see through people. But the whole thing is, you can see through people, you can see through people's trauma, and you can see, but you can't see yourself. You can't see that you're yourself. Somebody is like, has a very selfish energy. And what I mean by that is like, you can't see the pain past, you can't see past your own pain, whoever this message is for, because it's ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? Like, somebody can't see past their pain, and that's what they want you to do, is see past your pain and understand you're not the only one who has suffered. You're not the only one that has trauma. And I understand, yes, your parents could have did something to you, could have went through something, but your parents, they have their own trauma. Maybe, like, you know, you have to have that understanding that not everyone, just because they harmed you, that doesn't, they could be harming themselves more than what they're harming you because of the trauma they've been through. You understand what I'm saying? So I don't know who this is, and I don't know if you think somebody has like some, they think they have some self seniority thinking because there's a spiritual person or they're an enlightened being that they don't have to assist. But the thing about being an empath and enlightened being is that you are here for service. You see what I'm saying? So somebody needs to get that. And it's not saying bend your back over or be a people pleaser. No, teaching and learning. Because and the only way for you to get messages and receive messages is to be open and willing to, like, the only way for you to get messages, you have to be willing to receive the teachings too. You can't teach and not learn. I don't know who this is for, but the energy I'm picking up is real frustrating because somebody has like some type of God complex about them, and that shit is kind of irky, you know. And if you do have an issue, like with me, I'll tell you, I don't talk to my parents like all the time, but if they need me, and I know they need me for something, like the other day, my dad, he did something, and I was like, okay, I don't go over there like that, but if they need me, I'm gonna come. I'm gonna be frustrated as hell. I'm gonna be aggravated. I might say something slick. I don't know, but I'm still gonna assist them because they're elderly. You know what I'm saying? So somebody needs to get out of that energy. Ain't nobody saying you gotta go over there and watch TV with them. You ain't gotta key with them. But how you gonna feel, whoever I'm talking to, when these people pass and they leave your ass out the will, and you gonna be like, oh, I'm their child. They left me out the will. Where were you in that final hour? You know what I'm saying? Oh, you was in your ego. There's somebody here in their ego, Gemini, and I hope it's not you. But I'm picking up on this energy. It could be an Aquarius or something like that. I don't know. All right? But there's that. But anyways, Gemini, that's been your reading. A little bonus reading for you. I do apologize once again for the morning alarm, but those who get it, get it. Those who open-minded or not, or whatever, you know, I didn't think y'all could hear it. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected. If you'd like to book a personal reading, the information is in the description box below the video. You guys stay blessed, stay safe, and stay protected, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Bye, Gemini.